pretty much been doing art my whole life. My brother kind of taught me how to draw and everything, but I've been doing woodcuts since I was in college, and God, I can't remember now, but maybe I've been doing woodcuts for like 10 years now and everything, but been doing art for maybe like, 15, something like that, passionately doing art, My art, what I do is I do woodcuts, which is kind of like the most primal form of printmaking. And basically it's like the simplest form of printmaking too. It's basically you just have a piece of wood, you have some knives, some tools, you carve into it, and then you take some ink, lay it out, put it on the block, put a piece of paper on it, and then I print them all by hand and everything on like Japanese rice paper. So it's kind of like a nice way to be like in tune with what I'm doing after I do it and everything, but that's pretty much my process and everything. When I do drawings and everything, I like to use beeswax to coat the drawings and everything. That's kind of cool, kind of like a weird way of doing art. And then I like to pretty much one of the reasons I love woodcutting so much and everything is because I draw really hard, and I'm also a drummer, so I drum really hard. So like that force and the pressure of like cutting through something is kind of like really relaxing for me, and it like works out well for me. Like a lot of times when I just like draw on regular paper, I'll end up like drawing right through it. I like to get inspired by people who aren't artists, people who are just kind of like live day to day, like people who either drink too much beer, or people who either like make jewelry, or people who are riding trains, or people who dumpster dive, or something like, like really simple stuff. I like to take like that whole, the underground, what people think is trash in the mainstream, I like to take it and make it holy, because like these people like aren't trash, and like, they end up being like, like really great people, and really great, they have really great ideas, which is my big thing. Like I don't like to get ideas from other artists necessarily. I like to get other ideas from like other writers, other musicians, stuff like that. But as far as like an artistic influences, my favorite is Kathy Kollwitz, who's a German expressionist, and she was pretty much tough as nails, and she created artwork against the Nazis and everything, and got exiled from Germany because of it. And her stuffs were like really powerful and really dark and depressing and everything, and just really powerful images. And then my other influence is Ralph Steadman, who drew for Hunter S. Thompson. So it's kind of like the whole like just draw your experiences thing. Like a lot of his drawings are just like acid trips of like Hunter and him would go on and everything. And that's pretty much my main influence. I have work listed on where I work. It's a gallery in a framing place. It's called EBK Framing, .com, whatever. And also, I've been in the process of making a website, but I'm an artist, so I'm lazy when it comes to that stuff. But yeah, aside from that, it's just I have stuff on Facebook, which is just under like Tim Tanker, because I'm in a band called Oil Tanker, so Tim Tanker. That's what people call me. But yeah, that's about it for right now. My name is Tim Wengertsman, and I'm a raw artist.